Hi, I'm Linda Shenton Matchett, and I'm a self-professed history junkie. I love to share the stories I've learned about the people and events of our past. So this is the first in a series of podcasts about history, old and new. I hope you enjoy them. The Land Army Girls of World War II. Who were these women? Were they extraordinary? Is what they did anything special? Walk in their shoes, then decide for yourself. You're a young woman, single, and living at home, because that's what good girls do. You don't lease an apartment and set up housekeeping alone. Now imagine that you were born and raised in a large city, perhaps New York, Los Angeles, Boston, or Washington, D.C. All you know are sidewalks, streetcars or subways, and the congestion of living shoulder to shoulder with your neighbor. Streetlights illuminate your night sky, not the stars. To experience lawns and gardens, you have to visit a park tucked between buildings. The only animals you've seen are the dogs and cats that occasionally appear on the street. You're bored in the typing pool, but are afraid to work in one of the munitions plants scattered around the country. You want to do your bit for the war effort, but are unsure what to do. Then one day you're on the train and you spy a poster featuring a pretty girl petting a horse and smiling at a farmer. The words, "We could do with thousands more like you," are emblazoned across the page. Another poster shows a young woman wearing a sassy-looking uniform and carrying a pitchfork. She says, "For a happy, healthy job, join the Women's Land Army." Perfect. Just the opportunity you're looking for. After all, how hard can it be? The girls in the posters aren't even perspiring. You make your way to the Land Agricultural Office and secure an interview. The woman behind the desk asks you crazy questions. Are you used to country life? Can you ride a bicycle? Will you sign a paper saying you'll go anywhere in the country? Do you promise to return your uniform and badge if you're unable to work? Do you know you have to give up your clothing coupons for your uniform? Your answers? Yes, 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 yes. Congratulations, you're in. Now it's on to the medical exam conducted by an approved doctor. And you pass that too. Yay! You go home and pack your suitcase and wait some more. Then one day your uniform arrives in the post. Trousers? You've never worn trousers. This is going to be more exciting than you thought. You dig deeper in the box and find a train ticket and the papers indicating your assignment. It's official. You are leaving home. Hummingbirds take flight in your stomach. You swallow hard. You can do this. After days of travel, you arrive at the farm. The farmer gives you a cursory tour. Fields and pastures stretch as far as your eyes can see. By his own admission, he's skeptical that using women as farmhands is going to work. Who ever heard of a woman doing a man's job? It's not natural. He spits out a stream of tobacco and introduces you to the other girls, some of whom smile, others who look at you with suspicion. What have you gotten yourself into? Weeks passed. Up before dawn, you work 10-hour days. Over the course of time, you've gotten the hang of the various tasks. You drive tractors and plow fields, milk cows and make hay. You clean and maintain machinery, herd sheep, and reclaim land long gone to weed. Then there are the rats. Big rats and small rats, but mostly big rats. During threshing, you discover just how bad the rat problem is. The stacks of corn are a haven for these pests, where they have food, warmth, and shelter. You learn how to handle, mix, and use rat poisons. The first day you scout out rat holes and trails on the farm to determine where it would be safe to place the bait. You put out the bait and return on the third day to see what has been taken. You replenish the supply, and on day 5 you return to add poison to the bait. Several days later you go back and retrieve the dead rats. Using a 3-foot cane of some sort, you pick up the corpses and dump them into your drawstring bag. Fortunately for you, the farmer will take care of disposing of the bodies. By the end of your shift, you're sweating heavily. You head back to your billet and wash up. But thanks to rationing, you can't use more than 5 inches of water in the bath, when you can get one at all. Exhausted, you tumble into bed, more of a cot really, and fall asleep. Hours later, you wake to the sound of the rooster and start your routine all over again. Where is the girl from the poster? She's there inside you. because despite the exhausting, heavy labor and long, tedious days, you are helped feeding a nation, and that makes you smile.